guys, welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It's 12:32 hours on Monday, 12/29/14. That's Todd in his sexy, sexy hat.
Yes.
So, what's going on?
Working on getting the new audio routers set up and running.
This is the big audio router here?
It's these guys here.
Okay.
Yep. We've got the audio, the video switching is working fine.
Okay.
But we've rebuilt the Saturn box, which is down here now. It's in a server case. We've got all of the VLANs set up where they need to be. All of the networking stuff is done now.
Cool.
Where we're really at is trying to get cameras brought over here and get the rest of the equipment online.
It's coming together though.
It's coming together.
All right, cool. All right, you keep rocking. What's up?
Nothing.
Bursting with fruit flavors of sunshine and love.
I like your shirt.
Yeah?
It's awesome.
I'm a manly man.
Nothing I can tell you here.
And it's not salmon, it's not raspberry, it's fucking pink.
You sure?
Yeah, it's pink. You know why it's pink? I've had people like, oh, that's a lovely salmon shirt. It's not salmon.
That's not salmon.
Pink.
It's too bright to be salmon.
It's pink. It's not fuchsia.
No, it's too pink to be fuchsia.
It's too pink to be fuchsia. I'm too pink to be fuchsia. Alright, we'll be back. Hi guys, I'm Chris Boden and welcome to Viewer Mail. Time is 1400 hours. We have the IRC, we don't have audio, and I blame editor. Whose fault?
Todd.
Okay, I'm blaming Todd. It's Todd. Oh yeah, because Todd's working on the audio system.
That's right.
So we have Viewer Mail today. Who's it from, Moose?
Trevor.
It's from Trevor Lockley.
Trevor Lockley.
So, I got an idea. Hey, you guys have all kinds of products in the Geek Group web store. I came up with an idea for a product. And it's a good one. I think it's got potential. We need to get a sock. A big like a tube sock, like one of Bellatini's ones that look, you know, they come up to my navel. So, we gotta get one of these, and we've got a whole bunch of those old brass padlocks, right? We got to get like a lock, a padlock, and you put the lock in the sock, and now you've invented a slock. And we need to start marketing Lockley slocks. They'd be huge with a prison card. Have you ever seen Orange Is the New Black?
I've seen Orange.
Okay.
Or in fact, any prison movie.
Yeah, any prison movie. So yeah, we need Lockley slocks. There's a market for this, and this is way better than that Sanger Hanger idea. Okay. So Trevor sent in a heavy-duty 18-inch trimmer. Is it laser guided? Does it trim hedges? Pubes? What does it trim? I need an 18-inch trimmer for my pubes. What is that? That's art. Oh, this is nice. It's also too heavy to balance on 2 fingers. So this is a rotary paper trimmer, and it has light up parts. What is this for? Oh shit. We usually, when we get something like this, we have a specific need for it.
The annual report.
Oh, okay.
This is a heavy-duty trimmer. It'll do up to 36 pages.
At once?
At once, you clamp down.
Yeah? Okay.
You clamp down the paper, and it has grids on it, so you know exactly how big your paper is. And what you do is you print onto 12 by 18 paper, and you trim it down to 11 by 17.
Okay.
This is,
So if you have like 8.5 by 11 paper, you slide this over to 8.5 by 11.
well, if you want 8.5 by 11.
Oh my god, okay. And then you just put it in here. These don't move though.
Nope.
Okay. What is the purpose of the funny...
Well, you want to keep it
set back?
flat, and you want to be able to see through it so that you can make sure everything is aligned properly.
Oh, this is neat. This is really quite something. And there's a little wheel right there. You start at this end. There's instructions all over the thing. Oh, and there's a parts case. Down here it says parts case. And it has little wheels made by Carl. Thank you, Carl.
Carl is the brand of
And there's
heavy-duty
an extra
paper cutters.
thing. So there's like storage and parts and stuff. This is cool. I like it. This is a good interim step until we get to the next one, which like has lasers and does patterns and stuff.
Well, the next step up from this is automatic one.
Okay, but that's what we need for a paper cutter. I want one where you gotta put your foot down and go.
No, the next step up is you put in a sheet and you tell it what size and it does it.
I like the one we had in printing class. It was way more fun.
They've gotten much more
You
awesome.
put a ring in. And you
Do we deal with that volume on a regular
we
basis?
could.
Actually, with brochures and handbooks, yes.
Did you ever hear about my math fail with business cards?
We still got that blade.
Yeah.
6 foot
See?
long blade.
When I was in printing class, I did a big newspaper-sized printing press. Like I rebuilt it. It was a thing. And I wanted to run a test on the press just to make sure everything worked. So 1,000 sheets, no big deal. Test. Just 1,000, and that's nothing. In a print shop, you're 1,000 sheets. So I'm just getting it set up. But I was doing this on paper about this big, sheet fed. And I wanted to make it something. I didn't want to just waste the paper, so I did something useful. I printed business cards. Usually when you print business cards, you print them like 4 up. That means there's 4 cards in the middle of a sheet of paper. Okay, 4 up. On a regular like 8.5 by 11 press, something this size, like a little A.B. Dick, you'd have usually 4 business cards. And if it's a really good setup, you can properly set them out, you can get like a dozen on a page. I printed 40 business cards on a piece of paper. I ran 1,000 pieces of paper as the test. And simple math tells you that I made 40,000 business cards. I still have some of those damn things. So, yeah. All right, I think that's it for viewer mail today, which is sad.
You can actually fold those cubes, the cards into cubes if they're standard size.
Huh?
If you have 6 of them, you can make a cube.
Of a business card?
Yes.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. Out of 6 business cards, you make a cube.
Here we go.
I'll show you this.
You'd have to fold them.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because I was like,
did say
business
that.
cards are rectangles. Okay. Cubes are squares. Well, it's a line, actually. It is. I learned cubes from Carl Sagan, and Carl Sagan says start with a line segment, and then pull it double, and now you have a square. And then extrude that up, and you have a cube. And yes, it's a whole thing. But the flatland thing never been.
You just gave me a childhood flashback.
Yeah, I know. It's the flatland thing from Cosmos. It's with the little dude with the apple, space apple.
I never watched that.
You never saw the space apple?
No, I grew up in a conservative Christian household where we watched the Donut Man.
All right, it's gonna be Geek Group movie night, and we're gonna watch. I gotta figure out what episode of Cosmos that is, but that's you have to know about the space apple and the dude and the little flat house. It's a thing. It's like one of the best bits of
I'm
education.
sure. I mean, the most sciencey we got.
And you gotta learn about Carl Sagan's apple pie. It's the worst apple pie recipe you've ever seen. It's a bitch. Like usually you make an apple pie, it takes like, half an hour you make an apple pie. Yeah. With Carl Sagan, the exact line from the thing is, if you want to make an apple pie from scratch, first you need to create the universe. And then he breaks it down. And then he gets in, it gets into infinity and just amazingly, it's Sagan! It's Carl Sagan! It's awesome. So, okay, you need to watch all of Cosmos. This is like mandatory reading. This
And
is
after you watch the apple pie speech, you go and buy an apple pie.
Yes, we need to watch the Carl Sagan apple pie thing. We gotta watch the Flatland thing, and this is gonna be some Geek Group movie nights. It's gonna be fun. All right, you guys have fun. We'll be back. That's viewer mail for today. 1540 hours, and forever, the setup in the boardroom has been big giant television at this end of the room and whiteboard over here.
This is an LED.
And
all right, cool.
We're getting to the point where we have to do a lot more, image presentation stuff. So Mr. Kidwell was gracious enough to go get us a television that doesn't suck. So we have this.
4 HDMI inputs.
Cool. So we use one for the Biscotti, one for the computer, and then
One for the Xbox that we hid up in the ceiling.
We're gonna hide an Xbox. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And actually, we should put.
I need a good computer so I can play Kerbal with it.
We need to wire this up with an input that's over on this side of the room, so that you can just plug in, so you can do Kerbal on the big
Put
screen.
your laptop
Yeah.
just right on in.
That works.
And
That makes me happy.
I will interface this with an audio subsystem with those speakers, so that you can play Kerbal and have changes.
So I can have, when I'm launching, I get the feel of
Yes, the whole setup. what you got there?
It's all bracket. I didn't do this bracket on the last TV. Who did that bracket?
Oh, this is easy. You need the metal part. I'll show you.
You got two of those. This goes
Yeah,
on the
two of
wall.
these. That goes on the wall, and then these
These
hook
go
on
on the
top and
TV.
ka-chunk. Yeah,
Right.
they hook on the top and then ka-chunk.
Says top right on it. Well,
Yeah,
okay, that-
yeah. It's well, the thread part always goes down the bottom.
I see now. And I have some. I have an adjustment screw here, so I can.
Yes. So you're gonna need to. And we got to figure out which set of
Screws actually
screws
fits
actually fits.
these holes.
Where's the manual for the TV? I'll get the actual.
Oh, that's some BS.
Hang on. Read the manual. I don't think that screws in there. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, yeah, it does. It does. It does.
Screw into
Okay.
that one.
It does.
Oh, I
then
know.
the
I know what we
string
do.
just does
We
this.
just go up a hole there. There we go. Genius.
Base for the TV.
Or geniuses.
Tighten that.
I will. Okay. Once I get the space.
Because like I've done a million of these. I never had to undo the screw there. Usually it's just holes.
Right. Well, this one's slightly different.
Power cord.
You know, I have a handful of screws. I can just test for it. It's not like I run a bolt depot or anything like that. It's gonna be these
I
ones
don't
here.
want to just open the thing up and start stuffing the screws in the hole till we find the right
Watch
one.
me. No, I'm not even gonna do that. I'm gonna open this bag, and this bag is gonna be right. You know why? Because I run a fucking bolt depot.
Ah, okay. You can just look and see what it is.
You ready? You ready?
You get it?
Money.
Okay, hang on. Okay, yeah. There's no shorter screws?
No.
Alright,
Well,
then
you got
get
the
the spacers and the
plastic.
washers. Don't just screw that in there.
We got like an inch of plastic.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but just make sure you. It's really bad if you go too far.
I know.
Okay. I have concerns. So just AC here. I'm gonna get shots of this for notes because it's gonna go on the wall and we'll never see it again.
Well, we'll put the AC
On this
adapter
side-
in before we mount it.
We've
We'll
got.
probably use the HDMI that's coming from the side versus the bottom.
What is HDMI best? Oh, better. Okay, I get it. So you can have. Is there a composite?
There is not a composite.
There isn't a composite. Oh no, composite. Composite, good. Component, better. HDMI, best. Okay.
Just in case you didn't know.
Does this have Wi-Fi?
Yes, it
Okay,
does.
so we don't have to worry about the Ethernet.
Oh, better, best, good.
And I like that we've got USB on it. That means I can just load that with the Geek Group demo videos that we use when we're pitching people. So, yeah, I like it. I'm excited.
You excited?
I'm excited. I'm gonna go out here and be excited. So what do you guys got going on? You gotta turn the music off a second. Just reach over and turn the amp off. Okay. So what do you guys got going on?
Well, we are making the interconnect cables to go between the matrix router and the audio processor, so we have 160 stereo channels of audio for the live stream.
That's excellent.
If you look here, there are left bus inputs, right bus inputs for
Yep.
bypass, main A, main B, mix 1, mix 2.
Okay.
It's the same thing for the video. We've already got those video control cables that go across. These are the stereo audio control cables that go across. This is the only cables that'll come into this AAP,
Okay.
and everything else will come into the main audio router.
Okay.
And we've already tested everything. It's all set up in the configuration. Everything's working. As soon as we get these cables done, everything will be.
So do you have main bus A?
Yes.
Where's main bus A? On here.
Well, here's the input for it.
So that's main bus A
Yeah.
right there? All right. Just so you know, that's the one that's going to be the problem.
Oh yeah.
You ever see Apollo 13?
Yes.
that's the problem
Main bus
right
A.
there. Yeah, main bus A.
I have a question.
Why?
If we have only 10 cables, how do you get 100 and some channels to it?
That's a good question.
Todd, teach him about multiplexing.
We have 160 inputs, 128 outputs. We're actually only using, for what the main system needs for outputs really is only 5 signals. We're only doing one at a time. Okay? We're not sending out 160 channels all at the same time. We've only got 128 outputs, so we'd only be able to do 128 if we wanted to, I suppose. But what we're actually doing is we're running control cables, which are the main A, main B, which is your program bus, preview bus. You've got mix channels, and then you've got a bypass channel. And those are your 5 signals that feed out of the main router into the control. These are basically control. They handle the fades and all of that. So these handle the raw signals. And these make the transitions nice and smooth.
Lots of cameras come to these, which come to those.
Actually, this is just audio.
Yeah, but all the cameras and microphones come to these.
Yes. Yep.
Now we can patch the system. There's, on the back of these, are 160 ins and 120 outs. Maybe 140.
Yeah.
And we can patch any combination of ins to any combination of outs. So if you want input 1 to go to outputs 1, 2, 3, and 8, and then input 2 to go to output 3, and yeah. So you can do anything to anywhere.
The LEDs.
These are just used for controlling everything. So yeah.
The LEDs are an excellent example because you got like a grid of.
Yeah, this is the little baby
That's
routing
the baby
switcher.
router.
Yeah.
Yep. And it does 16 by 16. That's it. But this, you can actually see, I've got a video screen up here that shows me what main A is associated with, what input is going to, what main B would be, my mixes, bypasses. Right now I just have one signal going out on main A because I reset it recently. But if the moment that you put a preview on there, you'll see the preview come in on main B. So if you know, for example, if I hit this, now you notice that's input 2. It tells me here on the router table what's going on.
Yeah? You need some blue painter's tape. Are you making art?
Hi.
You're figuring out.
I'm gonna tape the fitting.
We got it so the bottom,
where the
bottom
bracket's
edge of
gonna
the,
go.
bottom edge of the TV will be at the gray blue
Okay.
line.
So if you do your math right, you're gonna end up nice, perfectly set.
Should.
And you've got like 3/8 of an inch of wiggle room above the line.
Right.
Okay.
Well, you can
Well, we have the adjustment screws on top.
adjust
so
Oh
it
yeah. Okay.
as well, so you can make it
but
perfect.
I need the
All
tape to hold this up, so when I drill the holes, it'll be perfect.
Oh. Okay. I want the base plate and stand that we're not going to use.
Okay.
Because I've got those from a couple other, like we bought those 5 screens. I'm using those as displays for stuff because it's like a really perfect, beautiful display for like a stationary steam engine or something.
Like that one's just that. It's that little.
Yeah, but on that I can now bolt something cool.
Where do you want them?
Just set them on a table for now. That end of the room. That end of the room.
Sometimes.
You gonna eat-
'Cause all that stuff's
you gonna
gonna
eat
move.
your tart?
Yeah, I'll eat my tart. I just got to get to it.
There's your ringtone.
Yeah.
Capture that.
Oh no, I found the best ringtone of any sound in this building.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you in a bit.
Oh, the stairwell.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I want a copy of that.
Go get Joe. Audio Joe
Joe?
guy. Go down to Studio D and just say, I need Joe the audio guy. They'll know who he is. You hook the top on. You hook the top on. As you go down, it goes ka-chunk.
Right,
That's okay.
it's clicked in.
All right. And we're cool.
All right.
We got to tuck these up or hang a thing of truck nuts from them, one or
we
the
will.
other. All right.
But now we can figure out where we want to put the.
Yep.
The dongle.
The biscuit,
Biscotti.
which is a biscuit.
So, Batman, do we have any heat shrink?
Yeah.
Where?
We got a lot of heat shrink.
How much little?
For Canary Quad Star.
Star Quad.
Down in supply.
Yeah.
There's a box. It's going to be leaning up in a corner. The box is about that square, but it's about this tall, and you'll see heat shrink spewing out of it. Yeah, it'll look like a firework of heat shrink. I think it's down by one of the roto bins by the light switches. Also, if you can't find any there, I have 2 rolls of it. You'll see the shelves of wire and stuff. There'll be 2 cardboard rolls of it that are about this big around. Should be about the size you need. I mean, all that work I just did. Yeah, down in supply. If you can't find it, I'll come help you shortly. All the work I
Oh.
put into it, I don't even get to do that.
Okay, I can let you do the other half.
Hello.
Joe!
Hello.
Go get a portable audio unit and a good microphone.
A good microphone?
You're gonna get some Foley because you're gonna record an amazing sound that you're gonna turn into a ringtone.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, wait.
Oh, I know.
I want to see, I want to see.
So we got the
Oh,
biscotti.
that looks pretty.
You like it?
Yes, I like that.
Hey,
Do we got the power supply for it? Let's plug them in and like figure out where we want to put it.
well, the cord will reach. And yeah, we have the power
So
supply.
that's
The power
grab the
supply
power
for it.
supply.
Here's power supply.
Alright. And use this one for the TV.
And they go together. Like there's the HDMI cable, which can be, we gotta find like a 1 foot HDMI cable is what we
Not
really
much
need.
longer than 1 foot.
Okay, well like 3
Because
feet.
it's going down and then looping off.
Yeah, we don't need like this big giant one.
Well,
that
we'll
we used
figure
to have.
something out. 'Cause,
Okay, who on earth would use zip ties for that? That's like nasty.
the guy in the pink shirt, he's a
I did that.
You didn't trim them at all. It's like,
There was a reason.
I
There was a
had-
reason. I did it because reasons.
I had a guy give me this wax nylon line. The
Yeah.
guy was a bazillion years old, and he showed me exactly how they used to lace up wire bundles.
Yeah, there's a
back in
special
the
knot for
In
that.
the 40s.
Yeah.
He showed me, and it
Okay.
was pretty awesome because his hands were just flying.
Oh yeah. It's once you know how to do it.
I'm about to unhook the TV.
Yes.
We're going to plug it in and we're going to put the TV back on the wall.
Okay.
Why do you need to do that? I can plug it in.
No, really can't. There's not enough wiggle room behind. You could probably get the HDMI. Well, maybe. I don't know. Come here, skinny hands.
All right, if you undo, it'll swing out at the bottom and give him more room.
This is the end for the biscotti, not the TV.
I know this. I was going to lay it in
That
the back.
should be square side towards you if I recall.
Yeah.
If I recall.
Here.
That's why I wanted to take it off because it's the square side bullshit. Oh, just,
Oh, it goes up there.
yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Look at the skinny hands. It doesn't wiggle and try to.
I'm trying to figure out if you got.
If you should be able to pivot the bottom out more if you release the latches.
Yeah, it'll hang from the top.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Mile.
Actually, you go a little farther. It's got supports that'll snap into place.
Oh my God! No, just right. Let go.
Mango. Oh.
It holds itself
So then
out
you
like
can
that.
hook up
That's
shit.
funny as hell. Yeah, we're plugged in.
Alright. And,
And,
then we'll put the biscotti.
Okay, now this cable, can it run up the center between everything, or will it be too tight
This
to
is
the...
the end for the TV.
I know. I was going to run the...
We don't want to use this cable. We want to use a different HDMI cable.
For now.
Okay.
For now, I'm just gonna say, hey Rocco! You suck at peeling this off, guy.
Oh, did I miss a little bit?
Yeah.
Well, the inputs for everything else is on this side. Just power is on that side.
Yeah.
So HDMI's right here.
Rocco!
You can see-
No,
Oh,
Rocco.
right, Ryan.
Get the dikes. We'll cut this apart. I brought a pair of dikes. Captain to Rocco.
My mind just turned south really fast there.
Will you quit doing that?
I'm doing that.
You're doing subliminal things on
You're-
my
you're-
blog.
It's like I was just...
I do believe Roger went off to go get heat shrink tubing. He might be back.
That's
That's
downstairs.
I apologize, go ahead.
See, he's right there.
I need the 2 shortest HDMI cables you have.
Mine is zero length and zero length. I don't have any issue with your TV.
Balls. Hey AV, are you on the radio? Oh, thank you. What are you using for a mic?
I've got.
SM57?
What did I find?
What did you got?
How many? 2?
Yeah, two shortest ones. you got.
Nearest.
What is this?
GC1. This is the one we were doing the voiceovers with, or the same model, not the same one.
We can do way better than this. You're looking for a silver box. It'll look like a tiny briefcase. On it, it will say Sure, KSM 44.
Okay.
Treat it like the Ark of the Covenant.
Will it be in the same place?
Steven will know where it is. It'll probably be in the microphone vault.
We'll probably end up being about this high if we want to get like the actual table.
Do not open the case. Just bring the mic here.
Okay. Don't look at the light.
Yeah.
Don't look, Marianne!
I used that comparison this weekend because I tried the universe's hottest hot sauce. And when they say that, and what I was saying is the feeling that it made, you know how the Nazis melted in the end? Every single one of my taste buds was that Nazi.
Ah, I see, yes.
And my tonsils were like, don't look at the light! That's how my mouth felt this weekend because I tried.
What was the sauce? What
I
was
don't
it?
even know what it was called. It came in. I remember because the dude got it for a Christmas present last year, and it was like this variety pack, like one of the Christmas.
Was it like Scotch bonnet
I
or?
don't know. It was battery acid.
I've been wanting some Scotch. I've been wanting some Scotch bonnet for a long time.
Because gird my mouth.
It's
That's powered up.
it should walk you through. No, it's not stored demo.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I clicked OK.
I don't think it's liking you. Okay, there you go.
English. Canadian English. What's Mexican English?
Time zone.
Or Eastern.
Oh, that was time zone.
I can't find that one.
Should find a bunch of them.
There is Mexican English.
I don't want Office. I'll go with MDH. We're close to that. Oh, God. Okay.
Did a bit.
It's touchscreen, right?
Yeah! Oh, God.
You wish.
Oh yeah, because it's totally not known to any of the blog viewers.
No, it's just taking forever because of the style.
Okay, fine. We'll tell
He's
everybody.
pointing the camera away from it because
We have a giant fucking sign in the
nobody
middle of
knows
the
our
lobby that
public
has the-
Wi-Fi password.
God, I hate it when they do an alphabetical keyboard.
Yeah.
What I want, all the buttons on the back of there, I can't have one just for a keyboard plug-in?
You got a USB connector. It might take a keyboard. I don't know.
Cool. Yes, I kneel. I submit before. Fuck you!
Skip.
I'm not giving you my email.
You don't have a garbage email to give those people?
I'm not going to put it on my blog.
Ah. What's a garbage email anyway? You should tell everybody that one.
We do.
We did. Skip for now.
Tell them in the lobby if we still have it.
Skip. Yes. Oh, your TV set up. I got it. That's alright. Alright, what are we? We were like
Just
HDMI.
hang on a second.
We were like HDMI something.
Yeah, I don't care which. I'll just keep clicking input until something happens.
So Chris,
Yes, my love.
someone just bought one of the Fulgurites to do actual science with.
What is
Really?
They called us up and they want to actually do spectroscopy on it.
Really?
Spectroscopy.
Yes, spectroscopy.
Which HDMI am I on?
Which is
Just going
neat.
through. Okay, I'm trying
Ooh.
to
Also, my red light disappeared. I had red light.
The Ark of the Covenant has arrived.
That's it! Leave it alone, it's doing stuff.
Leaving it alone.
Okay, that's why your red light went out.
I'm just gonna leave these HDMI cables in.
Alright, so we've got the biscotti thing going. I'm gonna let Rocco do all the setup on this. We'll set it up with a
For now,
dedicated-
though, we just want to figure out where to put it. But
Yeah,
it's a
shit, I don't
webcam.
have the
It's
remote
got its
for
own
that.
webcam.
Alright.
Telepresence in a box.
This is telepresence.
It's a webcam.
Alright.
How much does one of those cost?
$200, they're not expensive. And it works really well. It only works over a Gmail account. You gotta have a Google account.
Shoots in 4K.
It's also kinda has
We'll be
a
back.
big
This
name.
part's gonna be pretty boring.
What? I'm not saying anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, Joe, the audio guy, is back. And you have the case.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen in here before?
That specific case?
This specific case.
No.
As an audio guy, this is a deep and lovely thing for you. This is the KSM 44.
Alright.
Boom, boom, boom.
Where's that other mic you had? Because I think it'll fit up his ass.
Oh yeah.
This is a good microphone.
It's good, good.
So what we're going to do is take this mic, put it in this mount, on a stand, in the stairwell. I'm going to need a big rubber hammer. The dead blow?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. A dead blow and a rubber one that is not a dead blow, please. Okay. So go get a good mic stand. And meet me in this here. Well, we'll head to where we're heading. Can I show your tapes? This can be fun. Come on, Rocco.
I'm following.
We're gonna make a ringtone.
Whose toes?
We have a mission.
Okay.
I want a set of no less than 50 geek group ringtones that are specific sounds to the lab. Okay. So you'll get things like the sound of Jeff moving at high speed, and the air raid siren on a low growl, and just all kinds of cool stuff. But geek group specific, because you're going to be the guy running the recording studio. Really? Oh, really? Okay. Hey. So the first sound we want, because that's just cool as hell. Okay.
You want to repeat that so they can see what caused it?
Huh?
You want to repeat the action so they can see what caused it?
You got the hammer? Okay. You got the dead blow and regular one?
Yeah.
Alright. Go get a mic stand.
The vehicle hoist has a nice distinctive sound. Look at that one.
It does, it does. I'm going to have him get like 50 different ringtones.
If you break stairwell railing, I break you. This shit's welded.
Go help them find the remote. Ooh, that's neat. All right, you ready? Bring it on down.
Born ready.
It's okay. I'm a percussionist. This I can do. You're gonna want to get rid of that shit.
Yeah.
I don't need that. God, that was on. All right. You get your gear ready. See, we're doing for reals audio here. That's an old school Atlas stand. That stand's older than you and me put together.
Jeez. It's quite sturdy.
Yeah.
Other mic stands I've seen.
Yes, this is a for real mic stand. This is a stand suitable for a KSM 44. You stay in there. You come out. Thank you. Now we're going to try this in a few different locations for miking in the room because we don't know what we're going to get. Go up there, close that door, close that door, close that door. We want this room absolutely quiet. I should teach him this. Come here, sir. Now, do you know about polar patterns, pads, and roll-off?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to set our pad to 0 dB because we don't want to pad it out. Okay. We're going to turn off our roll-off filter and just record flat.
Because we're getting a bassy sound.
Yep. And here we've got omni, cardioid, and figure 8. We're going to go to cardioid. And when it's cardioid, it's coming out this side of the microphone. This is the front, okay? There's threading up in here on the center. See it?
Yes.
So you put this in here, and you're going to point it out that way, away from the stand. Just for, you don't always have to, but this time we are. Line it up gently, and just the lightest of fingertip pressure, start threading, because God help you if you ever cross-thread this. Snug it down nice and tight. And now our microphone is floating, which is good in this particular instance because we're going to vibrate the building, and we don't want that coming up the stand. We want the mic as isolated as we can get it. So what do you got for a cable?
I got the shortest one I can
Okay,
find.
you're going to need a piece of tape.
Tape?
Yes,
Okay.
and longer cable is okay. If you've got another cable this long, that's totally okay. But you're going to need a piece of tape because you don't want to let the cable hang from that. You want to tape this to the stand so that you only have this little thing. Go get a piece of tape, I'll teach you. If you can find a 10-foot cable, that's a good idea.
I can grab a bigger cable. Where do you want? Where is the tape?
Tool room.
Tool room.
Drawer that says tape and adhesives. Just a piece of masking tape is fine.
When is a floating mic not a good thing?
It depends a lot on what you're doing. A floating mic is not a good thing if this is going to be moving around a lot. A lot of cameras, like professional video cameras, will have the mic floating, and that's a good thing for regular handheld use, but if you're like running with it, it's actually a bad thing because it'll knock against the sides and suck.
So basically there's a lot of jolting, jogging motion. It's not a good thing.
If you're really going to be knocking it around, it's bad. With a little bit of jostling, it's actually really good. Like if this isn't a vehicle, that's awesome. Hugely approved. No, you can't use this tape.
No?
That's not masking tape.
It's not masking
This is marking tape. This is your sacred roll of tape, and you are never going to share it with anybody or put it back.
Oh, from right now?
From right now.
Okay.
This is sacred. Other people are not to use this tape. This tape has exactly one application. This is console tape.
Oh.
On a mixing console,
Yeah.
that's console tape, which is why it's white.
Yes.
Yeah, so this will keep with the mic for now, but
Okay.
go get another roll of tape.
Take
Blue
two.
painter's tape, if you can find it, is just perfect for this. I feel better now. That's gonna be so cool.
You gotta edit out the initial hit, I think.
No, it'll be in there. There's no way around it. That's the attack. That'll be perfect. Okay. And you want to stick with that cable, or do you know where there's like a 10-footer just laying around, easy to find?
I know, but I closed the door and
He doesn't have a strap card.
again, and I'm
Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. Now, this is what we're going to do. You will see a lot of people that will put a big heavy mic cable in the bottom like that and let it hang. And that is usually okay, but it puts, in this instance right here, this is actually totally fine because it's not putting, if you put the cable on, you see the thing move, then you have to secure the cable. If you secure the cable, you'll see a lot of people that'll bring it in right in and they'll bend this like that, see how it bends, and they'll take the cable in. You've just defeated the entire purpose because this will transmit the vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is you put a loop in the cable like that, and now if this vibrates, it won't transmit it as easily because you made a big doofy spring, right?
Sure.
So that's how you do it. For this though, we can just let it hang and it's totally cool.
okay.
Are you ready?
Kill your radio.
Rolling. Okay, we're going to do a few of these. The decay is very long, so don't talk until quiet. You ready? Good. All second one. Ready? Oh shit. I screwed that one up. I hit the mic. I'm gonna get on this side. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Third. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna do it all over again. Now take that and put it like up.
Sure.
Go way up on the top level, straight over here. Point it that way, out into the ring, because it's gonna be really echoey. You good?
Rolling.
All right, stand by. Mark. Ready for two? This is 1B, actually.
Rolling.
1B. Our tank's fucked. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, they're running a shot vac somewhere. Who's running a shot vac? Which direction's that coming from?
MDH, I think.
Give me a second. Who's shot vacking? Who's running a shot vac?
It will end very shortly.
All right. Ready?
Rolling.
1A. All right. Now start a new clip.
Good.
Cut. New clip.
Start. Rolling.
weld it over again.
Unless that's part of the ringtone.
That was kind of the point, was I wanted that as a loop sample.
No, I mean the please stop.
I've got enough to loop it.
All right, cool. What else can we get? You want to try the other staircase?
Sure.
Okay. I'll meet you down there. Go that way, straight across.
Glad my headache's gone.
Rolling.
Okay. I want to get another one down low. Rolling. Do you want to do it from there, or you want to come down here? Follow me down.
Okay.
You want to be right here on this landing. Let me know when you're ready.
Rolling.
What?
Kind of next clip.
Oh.
Recording.
You hear the beat frequencies?
I did.
Yeah. Ready? I want to know what's generating that resonance. It's really cool. You got that though? You can hear the beat frequency?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That's that for that. Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
You should have enough there to get like a bunch of interesting samples out of that, and the beginnings for what could be a really strange drum loop.
Yeah.
My goal is to do some sort of original music composition where all of the sounds are based on samples from actual, normal, everyday, non-musical things in the lab.
Yeah, I had the same idea. You should hear the songs I've made using just vocoder samples of the walkie-talkie lady.
Here, those go to the tool room. Thank you, sir. I need that.
When you hear that,
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to start a new clip.
Huh?
When you hear that close, are you going to start the next clip?
I never know. I'm an artist. I'm unpredictable.
Right.
What you doing, Todd?
Making art.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I just made art.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In there?
No, down. You didn't hear the banging?
Oh, is that what that was?
That was art.
Oh.
You'll see later. But we're
Okay.
making art.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I'm making is art.
Yeah?
Because, you know, we need to make art for...
Look at that. Are you putting labels on both ends?
Well, of course.
Man, I don't know if we can handle this level of professionalism.
Isn't that how you're supposed to do it? Heat shrink, look, see that?
Yeah.
See that? So, yeah, just throwing together some labels, getting the cables labeled. Everything's terminated on one end. And then I'll just drop these connectors in, terminate the other side, we're on, we're cooking with gas.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's coming.
Now, I notice you have, on this end, you have all 3 wires connected.
Yes.
And I notice on this end, you have all 3 wires ready to connect.
Yeah.
You know what happens if you connect the ground on each end?
Absolutely, I know what happens.
So
you only ground one side.
Yeah. I'm just making sure.
Yes.
Okay.
What happens actually? I don't know this.
Oh, you have to teach him about ground loops. Teach the boy. Teach him of the joys of ground loops.
You end up with a ground loop. Exactly. Whenever you have shielded cable, you only ever ground one end. The reason for this is because that ground cable will turn into a great big antenna. And it will pick up noise everywhere and induce it onto your signal cables. It's a whole lot of fun. So
then you get to sing the 60 hertz bass line. And Todd, who is a bass player, is very familiar with the 60 hertz bass line.
yeah, we're trying desperately to remove any hum in this system.
Yes.
We don't want any hum.
I expect you're establishing a really rock solid technical ground as well.
Well, see that hunk of cable up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna end up putting the proper one on.
Good. Because
without that,
all of these boxes have a technical ground.
But this ground is for the battery, the back.
Yeah, but
system.
that's also your technical ground. That's one of those will be a chassis ground. That's
Yeah.
why there's 2 there tied together.
Oh.
I'll teach you all about this.
Yeah.
Technical ground.
Yeah.
That's my Kraftwerk cover band.
Technical ground.
Technical ground.
Yeah.
That's way better than yesterday's band name of the day. Rifled Urethra. There's a mental picture for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for that.
There's an app for that.
Okay. What did you do?
LG G3 phones, well, LG G phones, have a built-in IR blaster, which you guys can actually see.
Okay.
So, luckily, LG is nice, and they got every single remote code on the planet.
So you just found the remote code for a biscotti?
Yep.
It works.
I didn't think about that.
That's clever as hell. You win a cookie for that. We'll be back. How's it going, Todd?
It's going all right.
What you doing?
Looking for an audio feed. We got so many wires to build, it's not even funny. It's kind of crazy. Aha! Audio feed.
I like that we're routing them nice, coming back to the thing and...
Yeah, they'll look pretty when it's all done. Made sure that there was enough for a service loop.
Good.
You know, editor wasn't going to have a service loop. I'm like, what are you doing? No.
I would rather on these back two that the power comes up two sides of the same rail, and then on like so this rail's all power and that rail is all signal.
Yeah.
Power is all power, and then I guess that marshing for the other.
Yeah, we should alternate rails of power signal, power signal.
That's easy to do.
Yeah.
There's no power on these right now anyway, they're just kind of temped in. So, that's fine. I've got the main A and main B. I'm just getting ready to, as soon as I hook up a signal, down to 32 I think it is. Probably just unplug these.
Yeah.
Down here, find number 32. 32 is master control. Of course, he only hooked one of them up.
Are we doing stereo or mono sound?
Stereo, everything is stereo. We have 160 stereo feeds. So 320 separate feeds if we wanted them.
I'll stick with 160 stereo feeds.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places where we'll have a mono feed, like from single cameras with microphone on them.
Right.
But if we have a stereo source on one end, I want to have a stereo feed.
Yeah, so they're all stereo cards in there, everything's stereo, so. Oh, it's a lovely sound.
What are you
So
gonna do?
yeah, we got to make up a bunch of cables coming out of these preamps to go
Okay.
down to our inputs. You could probably, I don't know if you want to use Canary for that.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Canary cable for everything, and right now that isn't the perfect cable for it, but it's perfectly acceptable cable for it.
It'll work well.
That's microphone cable, not installed cable. The difference is that's got a braided shield as opposed to a foil shield with a crimp, but it doesn't really matter.
No, it'll, for our purposes, it'll work great. So I'll have to get.
And I'll be talking to Canary after the first of the year about getting us miles of the right stuff. So
Sure,
yeah.
sure.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Both sides.
It's beautiful.
I don't think it'll lock both. Yeah, it did.
Is that centered?
Not under the mount, no.
Well, it slides side to side. Which
Yeah,
way?
it needs to go to the right.
Hold the thing.
No, little left. That's good. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. We can always tweak it later. All right, it's time to mount it. Do that before you put the tools away so Rocco can get started.
Not what?
You gotta put the biscotti up there and start getting stuff plugged in.
Well,
ready.
I've mounted the mount, so.
You're not gonna
I
mount
don't
the
need to-
biscotti?
What else would I need tools? I need some fucking double-sided tape and I'm good to go.
Mount the biscotti before you put all your tools away in that, so that once that I want you to get that. It isn't. Never mind. Oh my
Nothing to be
God.
put away. Nothing to be put, sorry.
The point was once that step's done, Rocco can do his job.
Right, wow.
And yeah.
We need to-
Well, I thought you wanted.
Wait a minute, before you go any farther, let's find a shorter HDMI that's
Oh, yeah.
thinner. This one looks like it's going to be much longer.
Somewhere I have HDMI right angle adapters. I got
Oh, those
a
would be
couple of them.
nice.
That would be really handy for this.
I believe Bellatini has them on his desk.
This one is just fat, so
Yeah, that's a big installed setup.
Batman to AEV, preferably Stephen Bellatini.
What do you want?
Do you have the right angle HDMI adapters?
I might. What's an HDMI adapter?
HDMI, you know the cables that are fancy, you just brought two of them up. They have the right angled plugs. We had some somewhere, and I thought I saw them on your desk last.
I have a look.
Thank you.
go find some double-sided tape.
Use that heavy-duty red stuff.
Right, I gotta find some, because someone keeps stealing it for his model.
I know where there's a roll. On my round table in my office,